Welcome to RANsquawk's e-morning briefing for Monday the 18th of January 2010. Taking a look in terms of the Asian session, did see JGB's finish the session higher, up around 20 ticks or so, underpinned by a fall in the Nikkei, pairing off some of the 15-month closing highs we saw last week. Nikkei down over 1%. In terms of some of the driving factors there, some commentary out of the Bank of Japan Governor Shirokawa. He said that to keep monetary policy easy to help pull the country out of deflation, reassuring the government that the central bank will cooperate to support an economic recovery. That allied as well to some Japanese data in the form of November final in industrial production, which came out slightly weaker than the previous on a month-to-month basis at 2.2% against the previous 2.6%. In terms of how we fared so far in Europe, bond futures are trading slightly higher, up around 10 ticks or so at last check. In particular, focus in the UK and European press was the continued concerns over the Greek economy. Indeed, the 10-year German-Greek bond yield spreads have again widened out around 4 basis points this morning. In terms of foreign exchange news, S&B's Hildebrand said the S&B will resolutely prevent any excessive appreciation of the Swiss franc. Did see a bit of a bid in terms of US Swiss rate earlier this morning. And elsewhere in euro sterling, that's dropped to a fresh 4-month low beneath the $88 hand or 88 mark this morning. Elsewhere as well, in terms of pound general strength, we have seen cable up around 70 pips. A couple of things worth noting there, some M&A stories, which has also lifted international power up around 7% at the open in the FTSE 100. That was after press speculation that GDF Suez will table a £6 billion offer for international power. That allied as well to the Sunday Times, which has suggested that UK CPI this week could come out at 2.7%, a sharp increase from the existing 1.9%. That did also prompt the former MPC member William Bouter to suggest that the BOE would be forced to raise interest rates if inflation stayed above target, all giving cable a lift this morning. Take a look then in terms of the actual calendar. Things are relatively quiet given the Martin Luther King holidays. All of the US markets, or major markets, will be closed or on a reduced trading schedule for electronic trade. In terms of what we'll have, Canadian at 1:30, international security transactions. Looking out for ECB smashing around 6 o'clock. They're expecting the street to post 60 cents for their Q4 EPS. You can see a Bloomberg article yesterday suggesting their profits might be tripled by a rebound in their investment banking fees. We have heard some early whisper numbers as well of an EPS print as high as 75 cents. Again, street estimate at 60 cents for JP Morgan, and they'll be due in their Q4 earnings at 12 o'clock London time.